Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
The cosmic celebration of the happening of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, the Nijavatara of Bhagavan Mahavishnu, Parandhama, the ultimate superconsciousness himself, whose advent on planet Earth happened to destroy adharma, the collective negativity, and re-establish dharma on the planet by giving a breakthrough in the DNA of human civilization. On this 9th day of Chaitra Navaratri, during Shukla Paksha in the Hindu lunar month of Chaitra, Kailasa'S all over the world are celebrating Rama Navami, when Bhagavan Sri Mahavishnu himself appeared as Purushottama Paramapavana Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Sri Adi Shesha appeared as Sri Lakshmana. His Chakra and Shankha appeared as Bharata and Shatrughna. The uniqueness of this day is that this is the only day when an incarnation has landed on planet Earth along with all his amshas on the same day. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tannamami Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Pariyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Lalate Dripundri Nitilakrita Kasturi Tilaka Spuranmala Dhara Spurita Katikopi Navasana Dadhano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradeepa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate
Om Namo Brahmane Namo Astvaktaye Namo Prithivye Namo Oshadebhyah Om Namo Vache Namo Vachaspadaye Namo Vishnave Brahade Karomi Om Shanti 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 Om Prithiviti Mantrasya Mera Prashtarshihi Sutalam Chandaha Kurma Devata Asane Viniyogaha Prithvitraya Dhrita Aloka Devi Tvam Vishnuna Dhrita Tvam Chadhare Maam Devi Pavitram Jasanam Guru Om Anandasanaయ Namaha Achamya Darbheshvasinah Darbhan Dharayamanaha Om Riddhyasmahavyairnavasopasadya Mitram Devam Mitradheyam No Astu Anuradhan Havisha Varthayantaha Shatam Jeeveva Sharadasa Veeraha Om Pranavasya Rishi Brahma Devi Gayatri Chandaha Paramatma Devata Pranayame Viniyogaha Om Bhoh Om Bhuvaha Om Suvaha Om Mahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Tatsa Viturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayate Ma Bhojo Dhira Somratam Brahma Bhurbhuvassu Varam Om Masasankalpya Shri Mahavishnoragnija Pravartamanasya Adya Parardhe Shvetavrahakalpe Vaivasvatamanmantare Ashtavinshititame Nityayuge Prathame Pade Jambodvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatakhande Meroho Dakhine Parshve Shagabde Asmin Vartavare Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shishtyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Plavanama Samvatsare Uttarayane Lakshmi Venkateshwara Rito मीनमासे शुक्लपक्षे नवम्यां शुभतिथौ भानुवासरयुक्तायां पुष्यनक्षत्र सुकर्मयोग बलपकरण एवं गुणविशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ अस्य श्रीमदखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकस्य देवदेवोत्तमस्य आदिमध्यान्तरहितस्य अनेकानेकदिव्यावतारस्य जगत्कुटुम्बिनः जगद्रक्षणार्थं लीलया अवतीर्णस्य श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः उद्दिश्य श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः कैंकर्य रूपं संवत्सर प्रयुक्त नवाह्निक ध्वजारोहण तिरुकल्याण महोत्सवाख्ये कर्मणि आह्निक तृतीय दिवसे तिरुकल्याण महोत्सवं करिष्ये। अत्र स्थितानां समस्त भक्तजनानां सकुटुम्बानां क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् उपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलवाप्यर्थं लोक कल्याणार्थं श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः कैंकर्य रूपं तिरुकल्याण महोत्सवं करिष्ये। अपौपस्पृश्य ओम विश्वक्सेनं सकल विबुधं प्रौढसैन्याधिनाथं मुद्राचक्रे करयुगधरे शङ्खदण्डोदधानं मेघश्यामं सुमणिमकुटं वेदवस्त्रं शुभाङ्गं ध्यायेद्देवं विजितदनुजं सूत्रवत्या समेतं यस्य द्विरदवक्त्राद्याः पारिषद्याः परशुरां विग्धं निघ्नन्ति सततं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रजे। विश्वक्सेनाय विद्महे वेत्रहस्ताय धीमहि तन्न शान्तप्रचोदयात्। विश्वक्सेनं चतुर्बाहुं शङ्खचक्रगदाधरम् आसीनतर्जनीहस्तं विश्वक्सेनं तमाश्रये। श्रीमते विश्वक्सेनाय नमः। ध्यायामि ध्यानं समर्पयामि आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि पादयोः पाद्यं समर्पयामि हस्तयोरर्घ्यं समर्पयामि मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि औपचारिकेन स्नानं समर्पयामि। ओम श्रीमते विश्वक्सेनाय नमः। गन्धान् धारयामि गन्धद्वारादुरादर्शा नित्यपुष्टाङ्गरेशने ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपक्वये श्रियं श्रीमते
श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् नवकंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम श्रीराम 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 कंदर्प गणित अमित छवनव नील नीरर सुंदरम पटपीठ मानहु तडित रुचि शुचि नवमी जनक सुतावरम श्रीराम 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 भज दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंचनि कंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम श्रीराम 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 सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदारु अंग विभूषणम आजानुभुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम श्रीराम 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 इत इति वदति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शेषमुनिमरनञ्जनं मम हृदय कञ्जनिवास कुरु कर्दारखलदलगञ्जनं श्रीराम 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 श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नवकुञ्जलोचन कुञ्ज मुख कर कुञ्ज पद कुञ्जारुणं श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम।
अनया श्री विश्वक्सेन पूजा ओम हृत्पद्ममासनं दद्यात् सहस्रारचितामृतैः पाद्यं चरणयोर्दद्यात् मनस्थो अर्घ्यं निवेदयेत् तेन अमृतेन आचमनीयं स्नानीयं तेन च स्मृतम् आकाशतत्त्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धः स्यात् गन्धदत्तकं चित्तं प्रकल्पयेत् पुष्पं धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजस्तत्त्वं च दीपार्थं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुधाम्बुधिः अनाहतध्वनिर्घण्टा वायुदत्तं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेत् छत्रं शब्ददत्तं च गीतकं कृत्तमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तदा स्वेखलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तदा अमायादेर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेत् भावगोचरम् अमायं मनहङ्कारम् अरागं ममदं तथा अमोहमदं च अद्वेष अक्षोभगो तथा वात्सर्यमलोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशैर्भावपुष्पैः सम्बोधयेत् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवम्। ओम ह्रीं एतत्पाद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं ऐश्वर्यः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं इदमाचमनीयं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं इदं स्नानीयं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं इदं वस्त्रोत्तरीयं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं एषगन्धः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं दं सचन्दनपुष्पं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः।
We welcome you to the Sita Rama Kalyanam, the celestial wedding ceremony of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and Devi Sita, being performed and reenacted here in Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvajna Peetham on the auspicious occasion of Rama Navami. As the Kalyanotsava rituals are now going on, we will be celebrating all these rituals and explaining to the viewers what they mean. Devi Lakshmi, Parandhama Swarupini herself, came in the form of Devi Sita and married Sri Rama, the manifestation of Parandhama, Mahavishnu. Their life together is a great example of Tyaga a king and a queen should do for the sake of upholding dharma in society.
At these auspicious moments, the whole cosmos is a witness to this celestial marriage ceremony. All the gods and goddesses come down to witness this event, and they shower all of their auspicious blessings onto us. This marriage between two divinities is known as the Jagat Kalyanam. This marriage and the strength, chastity, benevolence of Rama and Sita form a powerful marriage. The powerfulness of this bond forms a powerful family, community, and finally the whole universe itself. Hence, their universe is a their marriage is a universal marriage, the Jagat Kalyanam. It is the strength of the marriage of Rama and Sita that reflects in every successful Hindu marriage today. Valmiki describes their marriage and says, Antarjatam apivyaktam. He describes that Rama and Sita never spoke to each other. Just by seeing each other, they would understand what the other stands for. Sri Navami is the special day of Sri Ramachandra's birthday, and every part of this Kalyanam has a significance and a special meaning. Let us now begin to learn about the rituals of Sita Rama Kalyanam.
उत्सवेषु अभिनार्तां च पुनरागमनाय च कुरुते सर्वकल्याणं भाजनं चित्रजायते पुरुषं तमजं नित्यं प्रजामि शरणं हरिं सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु नास्ति तेषां मङ्गलं यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीविजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवाणि मतिर्मम अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् पुनः संकल्प्य प्राणायामं कृत्वा श्रीमदखिलाण्डकोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकस्य देवदेवोत्तमस्य भद्राचल श्री सीतालक्ष्मणसमेत श्रीरामचन्द्रस्वामिनः नवाह्निकध्वजारोहणतिर्कल्याणमहोत्सवाख्ये कर्मणि कल्याणद्रव्यशुद्ध्यर्थं स्थलशुद्ध्यर्थं शान्त्यर्थं च पुण्याहवचनं करिष्ये अपौपस्पृश्य तत्र षडुत्थासनमभ्यर्च्य अनन्तानमहं धर्मानमहं ज्ञानानमहं वैराग्यानमहं ऐश्वर्यानमहं पद्मानमहं पद्मसुप्रीमं वरुणासनानमहं वर्णमूर्तिर्मः ॐ नागपाशधर्मपृष्ठं रत्नौ खद्युतिविग्रहं शाङ्गधवलं ध्यायद्वर्णं करासरम् ॐ वरुणाय विद्यादेहान् मम नेत्राभ्यां नमः ॐ वरुणानमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि आवाहनस्थापनसन्निधानसंरोधनदिग्बन्धनावकुण्ठनतालतिरधेनु मकरनमस्कारमुद्राः प्रदर्श्य ओम वर्णान् महापादेव पाद्यं समर्प्य ओम वर्णास्वदामुखे आचमनं समर्प्य ओम वर्णा स्वाहा शीर्षे अर्घ्यं समर्प्य ओम वर्णान् महास्नानं समर्पयामि सारानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि वस्त्रयज्ञोपयुत्तरीयाभरणात्मक्षदानि समर्पयामि गन्धान् धारयामि गन्धस्य उपरि हरिद्राकुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि गन्धस्य उपरि अक्षतानि समर्पयामि पुष्पाणि पूजयामि ओम वर्णान् ओम प्रचेतसेन मम सुरूपिणेन मम वामतेन मम करवान मम जलाधिपतेन मम पार्श्वस्थं मम तीर्थराज मम वर्णान् महानानायुध परिमलपत्रपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि धूपदीपादिकं दत्त्वा मूलेन समर्प्य घण्टां वादयन् ॐ वर्णाय नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि ॐ वर्णाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि ॐ वर्णाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि ओम वर्णान् नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यान्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि ओम जम्भकाय विद्महे पाशहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो वरुणः प्रचोदयात् ओम वर्णान् नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि मूलमन्त्रमता शक्ति जप्त्वा जपं समर्प्य दर्भमुष्ट्यावरणकुम्भं संस्पृश्य अस्मिन् पुण्यः जनजपकर्मिणि सर्वेभ्यः ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमः भवद्भिरण्यतः ओम भवद्भिरण्यतः पुण्यं पुण्याहं वाजयिष्ये ओम वाचिता मोमापः शिवापसन्दों गन्धाः सुगन्धाः पान्तों समसः सौमनस्य मस्तो अक्षतं अक्षतं चारिष्टहं चास्तुन्वाहार्यः सौमन्वाहार्योऽस्तु दक्षिणाः स्वस्ति दक्षिणाः पान्तो बहुदेयमस्तु इडादेवहोर्मनयोग्निर्बृहस्पतिरुक्तां धानि सकंशिषिद् विश्वे देवासो उक्तवाच प्रतिमातर्मा हिंसेर् मधुमनिष्ये मधुजनिष्ये मधुवक्ष्यामि विमधुमदिष्यामि मधुमतीं देवेभ्यो वाचमित्यासकं सुश्रो सेन्या मनुष्येभ्यस्तमा देवान्तु शोभाय पितरोऽन्तः मनसवादीयतां समाहित मनस्मः प्रतीदन्तु भवन्तः प्रसन्नाः स्मः शान्तिः अस्तु तुष्टिः अस्तु पुष्टिः अस्तु अभिज्ञम् अस्तु आयुष्यम् अस्तु आरोग्यम् अस्तु अचलमैश्वर्यम् अस्तु गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभं भवतु ईशान्यां बहिर्देशे अरिष्टनिरसनम् अस्तु आग्नेयां यत् पापं तत्प्रत्यन्तम् अस्तु सर्वाः सम्पदाः सन्तु सर्वशोभनं भवतु पुण्यः कालावाचितां पुण्याहं भवन्तो बृहन्तो पुण्याहं स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो विद्यश्रा स्वस्तिर पूषा विश्वेदाः स्वस्तिरस्ताक्षरिष्टैः स्वस्तिर बृहस्पति दातु स्वस्तिं भवन्तो बृहन्तो ओम सत्यः वृद्धिं भवन्तो बृहन्तं कर्मरिद्धितां वृद्धिसमृद्धिः अस्तु पुण्यः समृद्धिः अस्तु शुभं कर्म अस्तु महादेवः प्रियतां प्रियतां भगवान् महादेवाहं भूर्वसं क्रावणकारस्य स्वादनसर्विनो मुखाग्रपदायकं शितार्षटे अपहृष्टामयो भूस्थान ऊर्जेदातरं हिरणाचक्षे योवश्यद्मोर्धः रसभाजितेहनः औषधीर्मातरः स्मारकमावाहै सख्या जन्मदा आपोदनितातना ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम हिरण्यवर्णाश्च पापकायासु जातः कश्यपो यास्विन्द्रः अग्नियागर्भन्धतिरुपास्तान आपशक् स्वराभवन्तो या सागुमराजवरुणो याति विद्या सत्यानत्यापच्छिन्दनानां मधुश्च दर्शते यो याः पापकाः आपशक् स्वराभवन्तो शिवेन माचक्षापश्चाप शिवाय दुर्मोपस्पृशं मे सर्वागुमग्निगुं प्रप्सितो हुवे भूमि वर्चो बुलुमो जनदत्ता पवमानसुवर्धनः पवित्रेण चर्षिणिः यः पोतास्मनात्मा
What we are witnessing right now is the sacred Punyavachanam ritual. Punyavachanam is done to purify all the new articles that are collected specifically for the Kalyanam rituals, to remove any unwanted feelings or attachments that come along with the new things gathered here for Kalyanam. We do the Punyavachanam. Devi Sita was found as a baby inside a furrow in a ploughed field by King Janaka of Mithila. Because of this, Devi Sita is also sometimes referred to as the daughter of Bhumi Devi, goddess earth. King Janaka adopted her as his own child and brought her up as his princess. When Devi Sita reached the right age, King Janaka organized a grand Swayamvara to choose the right partner for her in marriage. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Swayamvara is a ceremony that the families of women, especially royal women, would organize to choose the right partners for their daughters. After qualifying the test, the main condition set in the Swayamvara, the prince would be declared as the life partner for the princess, who has the final word in this matter. In Swayamvara of Devi Sita, Janaka invited great kings and princes from all over the world, especially all over the Bharatavarsha. The condition he set was very stringent. He had received a celestial bow from Bhagavan Parashurama. This bow was not an ordinary bow, but belonged to Mahadeva, Paramashiva himself. The quality of this bow, the sacred Shivabana, was that no one, how much ever strong they may be, would be able to lift the bow and struck the string, except an incarnation. So Raja Janaka declared that whoever would do the same would be the one he would give his daughter to. The beauty and grace of Princess Sita was well known. Also, the invitation came from King Janaka, an enlightened king himself, who had experienced Paramadvaita while living in his body and administering all the duties and responsibilities of a king. He was well respected all over the land. Hence, great kings and princes, all the great Kshatriya warriors of that time, came to take part in this Swayamvara. Devi Sita is an epitome of Hindu feminine consciousness and the power of Tyaga. The extraordinary grace she radiated was so powerful that when she entered the Swayamvara hall, where King Janaka, the queen, and all the men who had gathered for the Swayamvara were sitting, the moment she entered, they all stood up and bowed in admiration and respect. Even the men who had come to wed her from the space of lust lost their lust and just stood there in awe with folded hands because of the grace that Devi Sita was radiating. Even her own father, Janaka, stood up in respect and greeted her. Among those great warrior princes were Sri Rama and Sri Lakshmana, the princes of Ayodhya, the kingdom of Surya Vamsha lineage, starting from Bhagavan Shiva-Surya himself. They were accompanied by Brahma Rishi Vishwamitra, the greatest and most powerful among the rishis. It was Rishi Vishwamitra who brought Sri Rama to participate in the Swayamvara, as he knew his crucial role in the Leela of Rama Avatarana, and took the responsibility of bringing Sri Rama and Devi Sita together and making the celestial marriage happen. Oblivious to the truth of who Sri Rama really is, other contenders in Swayamvara thought of Sri Rama as just another Kshatriya prince and started bragging and boasting about their own grandeur, asserting their potential to lift the bow of Paramashiva. As the Swayamvara started, each prince would stand up and try to lift the bow, but nothing happened. The bow did not lift at all, let alone lifting. It won't even move an inch. They all tried one by one, but they all failed. Their physical strength betrayed them. Their willpower, everything failed them. There came a time when almost all men had tried lifting the bow, but had failed terribly. That is when the aggrieved King Janaka stated that, isn't there even one brave man in this courtroom? The best of the Kshatriyas have assembled here today. Isn't there one who can lift this bow? Isn't there one who is worthy of being the husband of my daughter? Has the land of Bharatvarsha become devoid of Kshatriya blood? I have chosen such a strong condition given my daughter's brilliance, but because of this, is my daughter going to stay unmarried all her life? Hearing this, Shri Lakshmana immediately stood up in anger and said, "Respected king, how can you say such things? A gathering in which my elder brother, Shri Rama, the prince of Raghukula, is present. No one can dare to say that this land has become bereft of brave men." Rishi Vishwamitra asks Lakshmana to calm down, and then, looking at Sri Rama, makes a gesture, asking him to go and do what needs to be done. Taking blessings from Vishwamitra, Sri Rama then proceeds to the center of the courtroom where the Shivabana, the majestic bow of Paramashiva, was kept. Standing in front of the bow, he first closes his eyes and offers respect at the feet of Paramashiva, being a great Shiva Bhakta himself. Paramashiva blesses him, and it is then that Sri Rama lifts the bow in fraction of a second and plucks the string. As soon as he plucks, a thunderous roar engulfs the whole Brahmanda, and the Shivabana breaks into two pieces. King Janaka and all the warriors witnessing this event were left in utter shock, shivering to the root of their spine. Janaka, after calming himself down, feels satisfied and joyful that her daughter, Sita, found the best match in the whole cosmos. Devi Sita immediately accepts Sri Rama as her to-be husband, and her family blesses both of them. Following this Swayamvara, the grand celestial wedding is organized when Sri Ramachandra Prabhu gets married to Devi Sita, and they begin their journey together in this great Leela of Rama Avatarana. Right now, we are witnessing the ritual of Shriyodhvaham, keeping Devi Sita, Mahalakshmi, opposite to Sri Rama. Sri Ramachandra is the embodiment of Parandhama. He is Narayana, and Sita Devi is Sakshat Sri Mahalakshmi. They are cosmic beings incarnated before us and gracing us beautifully in these deities and accepting our devotion and worship as we celebrate this divine marriage ceremony. Remember that very space of oneness and connect with Sri Ramachandra as the cosmic consciousness, as Parandhama, as we continue these rituals.